Ooh, it's actually an impressively thin box. And inside is the AORUS FV43U 43-inch monitor. This video is sponsored by AORUS, so I'm gonna give you a tour of the things you can see when you unbox this product. And it's gonna be really fun, come along. Increase the gravity. It comes with 2 feet, television style. And these are actually metal. Boom, that's that side. Couple screws. I'm gonna need a screwdriver. As George W. Bush once said, now watch this drive. The back. What kind of stylings are we working with here? Definitely gamery, more gamery than a TV. Got some plastic, got some peels. Oh, excuse me? This never happens, I swear to God. I can see a 200 by 200 millimeter base mounting system if you don't dig the wide feet, which could be a problem if you're working on a smaller desk or something, or a TV stand for that matter. DisplayPort 1.4, which is the good one, but more importantly, and what makes this thing feel actually new for a change, is HDMI 2.1. Get 2 of them. Headphone jack, and then you got your line out, so you can just go directly from this to your probably big bookshelf speakers. Let's be honest, if you're putting this on your desk, maybe your desk is big enough for like just some chunguses. And then USB-C with 18 watts power delivery. You can charge your phone, not like a MacBook Pro, but trickle maybe. Then you got some USB 3.0s as well as the Type B for uplink to power all this hubbage. Oh wait, there's one more hole in the back of this thing. That is the integrated power supply right there. And there's a Kensington lock thing. Once you start peeling, you're not allowed to stop. This is really awkward for me. Fortunately, this PC has a 20 series graphics card, not a 30 series, so I don't have HDMI 2.1 on this machine. So I'm gonna plug in DisplayPort, but this is just an unboxing, guys. That should be enough for our purposes. I'm sitting here using the nipple navigation like a chump, even though that is my preferred navigator. I'm gonna use this remote. You can see it's a very simple remote. It's almost like maybe a Samsung TV or Roku remote. It's got AORUS branding on the bottom, really tactile buttons. Very lightweight, satisfied. All right, so this is a VA panel, so it should have dark blacks. As long as you're on axis, it should be okay. But it has quantum dot enhancement film, which is nice. And I guess that is why they're claiming over 97% coverage of the DCI-P3 color space, which is pretty dang big. I mean, usually, you know, 90 plus, 95 plus, but 97 plus. They also give me this little calibration report from the factory where the biggest delta E is around 3, which you probably could discern with your eye, but on average, it's a lot lower than that. The average is 1.25, which is quite low. You know, it's just crazy how much you can get in a monitor. This is a 4K monitor, 144 Hertz over HDMI 2.1. Plus, it's color accurate enough for color critical work, professional work. And it's HDR 1000, basic display certified. You can just get everything in one package now, it's insane. I should clarify these Delta E numbers are for sRGB, not DCI-P3. Yay, we're in here. Look at that. Yeah, it's 4K, it's very clear. It looks awesome. Let's check out the NVIDIA control panel. Okay, it came out right at 4K and 144 Hertz, didn't have to change anything. Output color depth, I can choose 10-bit, but this actually is an 8-bit plus FRC panel. It's not a native 10-bit panel. Or just put that on. Now being VA, it may not have the fastest pixel response time, especially when you go from black to almost black, like a medium gray. But this isn't a review, just saying, VAs are known for that. Oh, this is so much easier to use than any kind of interface that's on the machine. I like having a remote. Starting with the gaming settings, we have aim stabilizer sync. Then we got black equalizer, which is gonna help make buddy hiding in the shadows easier to see. Super resolution, which is super sampling. Overdrive, okay. So instead of low, medium, high, you have smart overdrive, picture quality, balance, and speed, which is just gonna be overdrived AF. And then adaptive sync, either on or off. And of course, that is your variable refresh rate, G-Sync compatible, FreeSync, whatever you wanna call it these days. You got some picture modes, display. Now there's a built-in KVM, which is cool, which means that you can use the same keyboard, mouse, and monitor to have 2 different machines going. It supports picture by picture, picture in picture, and all that good KVM stuff. This is really cool. When you're in the picture settings, it's nice to be able to go in here and change the values of red, green, and blue. And not every display exposes that. But this gives you not just RGB, but also cyan, magenta, and yellow. If you want to calibrate this manually, you can. I like that. user-defined color temperature, and you got your RGB settings right in there. This is awesome. Color spaces, you've got sRGB and DCI-P3 like we mentioned, but you also have the Adobe color space, which some people work in. It's nice to have that. And local dimming, auto or off, your only options. Oh, and you can save all your settings to different profiles. Nice to have, and you can reset everything. Cool, very nice on-screen display experience. All right, we're turning HDR on. There's actually 3 different HDR modes. You've got your HDR 1000 mode, which I think is gonna be the most accurate, but then there's an HDR mode just for gaming. And then there's an HDR movie mode. So each of those are gonna differ in the way that they interpret the transfer function. I'm skeptical of it. I think I'd recommend just keeping it in the HDR 1000 mode. Whoa! Onboard speakers, baby. Let me just turn that down. Oh no, you can't hold the volume button down. You gotta click it. I'm going backwards. Yeah, definitely has speakers, and they're pretty serviceable. I mean, you got a big chassis like this, they don't need to be that bad, right? Especially if you're close. I mean, this is only at 17% volume. Probably goes really loud. I'm not gonna say it sounds great when it's loud, but if you're this close, it doesn't have to be that loud. Well, that's super immersive and huge. It's a 4K monitor, 144 Hertz, 1000 nit HDR. What more could you ask for? Personally, I'd wall mount this thing. It would look a lot cooler. So thanks for watching this short circuit unboxing, guys. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit us up in the comments telling us to review this on LTT if you guys are so keen about learning more about the AORUS FV43U. Thanks to AORUS for sponsoring this video. Did I say it already? I said it 3 times.
Say it again.
Thank you.